This meditation is using our awareness of our breath for connecting and joy. We can prepare ourselves for being more relaxed and alert, moving into a more spacious sense of opening our minds and hearts by finding a comfortable, upright, dignified position in your chair or on your cushion. It's called taking your seat. And now taking 3 intentional breaths, letting your exhale be longer than your inhale. So breathing in, a slight pause at the top of the inhale, and a slow exhale, longer than your inhale. Once again, breathing in, pause at the top, and then a slower exhale. One more time, breathing in, pause at the top, and a slow, even exhale. Given all the disturbing events we're living through, how can we come back together, relate through our differences, rather than turn away in despair? Using mindful awareness, we can take moments in our day to hold each other close, to take a deep breath or two, and take in the caring, the love that's possible to connect with right now, using our breath to open to our own caring hearts and connect with others. Our breath can help us remember that joy and love are always here, even though they may get so buried by our distress. Connection is the essence of what it means to being human, and it's the antidote to all the anxiety, depression, and loneliness we're experiencing in this country. The classic definition of mindfulness is remembering. How do we remember? We have to pause, put down our devices, and take a few breaths, calling to mind joy we can feel in connecting with others. We always have opportunities to pause, take a few breaths, and let go of our agendas. It's only a few seconds of relaxing our busy, distracted minds. Too much thinking wears us out. Pausing when we feel the rush of doing, the what's next, and switching to what's now. We can close our eyes for a few breaths or connect with nature, looking out a window or go outside. It's our birthright to be a part of nature, and nature is our ally. And it doesn't have to be wilderness. We can expand our awareness with gazing at the sheltering sky, the clouds as they roll through. Whatever the weather, the sky is always available to us, just like our breath. Bringing the two together allows us to reset, to begin again. This practice of pausing to connect with ourselves and each other, to remember the joy of being alive together. We can become aware of our own experiencing, that suffering and joy are always happening, and we can choose to find joy in the midst of whatever is occurring and out of our control. We can choose to control our attitudes, our moods, and the way we relate to life, ourselves, and each other. So to begin, eyes can be open or closed, or a soft downward gaze in front of us. Now encourage your body to relax with 3 deep inhales and exhales. And as you exhale, make a ha sound. It's an emotional release. So breathing in deeply into the belly, and then an exhale with a ha. And again, deep into the belly is the inhale, and the exhale is an audible ah. One more time, breathing into the belly, feeling the chest expand as you do so, and then ah. As you continue breathing in your normal breath pattern, breathe in the aliveness of the moment and breathe out any tension. Let yourself relax a little bit more with each out breath. We're taking these moments just to enjoy the feeling of being present and a little more relaxed. And you can notice if there are any feelings of heaviness or tightness in the body, or any feelings you may find. Sadness, resentment, frustration, confusion. Suppressed emotions bury themselves in our bodies. All you need to do is simply observe what you find. Just notice it. You may notice some sadness, frustration, resentment, anger. That may be in a tight spot in your body. You can do this with however you are right now. Maybe there's no unease or difficult emotion in this moment. That's okay. No need to push yourself to feel any particular emotion. No need to change whatever you may find in any way. Simply breathing in and noticing, being open to what's here just right now. And if you find some tenseness in the body, perhaps it's the shoulders or the gut, the lower back, the neck and head, see if you can relax around it a little bit as you breathe and name it. If it's an emotion, this is sadness. This is anger, resentment. This is grief, sorrow. We're just making room for it to be here because it's already here. And when we make room to feel our feelings more fully, recognizing this feeling is here, our awareness is vast and can hold this feeling. It's giving us the safety to experience emotions we don't want to feel in silence so that we don't close down, turn away. Inevitably, everything changes, and we can try to stay with discomfort and difficult emotions for a little while, knowing this is part of being human. We suffer too. And we have the capacity to care for our emotions. We can offer ourselves self-compassion for all we're carrying, letting mindful awareness dissolve our worries, our regrets for now, these burdens that bury the aliveness of our joy. And now, just for a moment, breathe in some kindness for yourself. Imagine with each inhale and exhale, imagine your breath as your faithful companion. After all, it is always here for you. It's keeping you alive in this moment and has faithfully done so most of the time unnoticed, taken for granted. Just letting your breath happen, the ebb and flow of your natural rhythm of breathing, allowing the breath to breathe you, and imagine the breath as your kind companion, willing to nurture and console you. Just breathing in that trust that your breath will always be here as long as you're alive. And now we can use our exhales, breathing out your sense of connection, your kindness and compassion and tenderness with each exhale. We, with everyone, want to be happy, content, and healthy in mind, body, and heart. So breathing in and exhaling your own kindness and compassion, connecting. And you may want to include anyone you know and perhaps all those you don't know in your warm, generous, loving breath who are suffering. And finally, call to mind a recent moment you've had of joy or pleasure. It can be a little moment. Somebody gave you a kind smile that warmed your heart, and you had a sweet connection for a moment. It could be pausing for the sunrise or sunset, seeing birds wing through the air, or bird song, a tree or flower's presence, hearing music that fills you up, laughing with someone, touching a pet. Whatever you found uplifting recently, if you call it to mind and recall a few moments remembering the joy you felt. Remembering joy is the antidote to ongoing distress, because when we experience these moments of disconnection with ourselves, with each other, with our neighbors and friends, with our country, whatever it might be, we can choose not to turn away out of frustration or despair, but to hold each other close, to connect. To take this moment, it can be any moment, to take a deep breath or two and breathe in the caring, the love that is available to us. It's invisible, but it's very powerful and real. Using our own breath, our most faithful companion, remembering this common bond we have with each other, our breath, that we're alive and we need each other. Cultivating awareness of the breath calms us and opens our hearts. Our kindness resonates to whoever we're with and a much wider span. It turns out we can discover a self that's calm, wise, heartfelt, insightful. Moving into this aspect of our being, brings with it a heightening of our senses and a sharpening of our perceptive abilities. We're at once more connected to the world around us and to the world within us. Moments when we are no longer doing meditation, we're being meditation. And now to end this meditation, just breathing, relaxing, and opening to connecting with others during your day with kindness. If your eyes have been closed, listen to the chime. Follow the sound until it dissipates in the air, and in your own good time, slowly open your eyes, coming into this moment.